In this video, I want to share with you 5 ways to get new ideas and new motivation when you just feel like you don't have any. Because trust me, I've been there. I know how it feels when you have no motivation or no ideas. It's the worst thing because these two things, they keep each other alive. When you have no motivation, it's really, really hard to get ideas, and when you have no ideas, it's really hard to get motivated. And people who say that I've never been in a creative rut, they're lying. We have all been there, and the first thing that really helps me get out of this and get some new ideas is to talk to my friends. Talking to your friends is such a great idea, and it helps me every time when I'm just stuck in my head, or I'm like, I don't have any ideas, or I'm just not motivated, I really don't want to do this right now, I really don't want to create something. When you talk to your friends and you get that outsider perspective, you get that fresh perspective on your situation and the things that you could be doing, or some new ideas or some new angles for this video that you're thinking about, it's golden. And it's even better if you have some local friends who are also creatives. Go ask them if they're shooting something and if you can tag along, or go invite them to shoot with you. And if you don't have any local creative friends like me, then tip number 2 might be useful for you, because tip number 2 is to change your environment. Now, if you've been around on the channel, you can tell that this is a different background, this is a different setup. And the reason why I chose this setup is because I needed some change. And I was just kind of sick of sitting at my desk and doing all these videos, so I thought, you know what, let's change it up a little bit. And to be honest with you, I actually wanted to go to Amsterdam to film this video, to film this segment, because I thought, you know what, let's change up my environment. Let's not film anything here, but let's go to Amsterdam. But there is a massive storm outside, so we cannot do that, and I think it's actually for the best, because now I had to be creative in my own room. So you do not need to change locations, you do not need to shoot in another house or building, or even in another room. Just find a different angle in your room, maybe change up some furniture or some decoration just to make it feel fresh again. And I bet that that's going to give you new energy, new ideas, all the things that we're looking for. My third tip is to try something new, and I can guarantee you this works every time, because when you just do the same thing over and over and over again, you do not only get comfortable, but it also just gets a little bit boring because you know exactly what to do. There's not much creativity involved. You just get unmotivated a little bit or uninspired. So a great way to beat this is by trying something new. For example, you can try and shoot an epic B-roll if you've never done that before. Or if you're a landscape photographer, go and try to shoot some macro photos. Or what I like to do is I like to practice my sound design. When I don't feel like filming anything, when I don't feel like getting ready to shoot or just, you know, do anything creative, I like to grab some of the clips that I have or some stock footage clips, and I like to strip it from the audio and then just rebuild all the audio by doing sound design. I get all of the ambient sounds that I need, sound effects, room tones, everything that I need from Epidemic Sound. Now, Epidemic Sound is a music licensing website where you can get a subscription and you can get access to over 60,000 sound effects, so many songs. They add new songs every single week. They are incredible and they're super affordable. But you may be wondering, why should I pay for music and sound effects when I can just download them for free? The answer is copyright. Legally, we're not allowed to use any copyrighted material without permission from the owner. So using something like Epidemic Sound is the safest route that you can go, because everything is covered. You won't get any copyright strikes or claims for using their music. You can get their personal plan, which is only 15 bucks at this moment, but it's just for one YouTube channel. So what I would really recommend you to do is go for the commercial plan that at this moment is only $49. I do not like where I live. It's so hard to film a video when you live above a company that has these massive machines that they turn it on every time you try to film a video. But you know what? We're going to be powering through this, because we will not, I repeat, we will not let anyone get in the way of us getting some fresh motivation and getting some new ideas. So as I was saying, I would really recommend you to get the commercial plan. That is the plan that I'm on as well, because if you're a growing YouTuber and you're planning to do sponsorships, maybe you're making a video that will live on another brand's channel or on another person's channel. Maybe you manage more YouTube channels, or maybe you are a YouTuber and you you also do client work, or maybe client work is all you do. And in all of those cases, the commercial plan got you covered. You do not need multiple subscriptions. You can just get the commercial plan. Right now, it's only $49. And if you use the link in my description, you do not only get the first 30 days for free, but I actually arranged a discount code for you. So if you use the link in my description, you get the first 30 days for free and the first 2 months after those 30 days for 50% off. So you basically get 2 months for free. Thanks Epidemic for sponsoring this video. And since we're talking about sound, tip number 4 is to listen to music. Now this always helps me a lot. I'm a very visual person, and when I feel like I don't have any ideas, I just listen to music, and when I find a song that I like, then I can immediately see this video playing in my head. It helps me every time. And something else that I quickly want to mention about Epidemic Sound, I know that this entire video sounds like one big ad right now, but this one, I really want to share that with you before we move on to the next tip. And that is that you can actually download separate stems. And those separate stems are an absolute game changer, because if you don't like the drums, no problem. You can leave out the drums, or you can lower the volume of the drums, or you can even just compose your own music using different stems from different songs from Epidemic. If that isn't creative, then I don't know what is. And then tip number 5, you're going to hate me for this. It's a super annoying tip. I hate it when people say this to me, but it works. And that is to just do it. When you don't have any ideas, you can sit on your couch, you can think about not having any ideas, you can try and think of ideas. But the best way to get ideas is to just do it. Even if you're not going to post it online, go grab your camera and go start vlogging, because as you start vlogging, you will start getting ideas of, oh, I can film this, maybe I can film this. Even when you feel like you don't have a story and you're just filming for nothing and you're just like, this doesn't make any sense, this is so boring, no one's gonna watch this, again, you don't need to put it online. But secondly, the story comes to life in the edit. So don't worry if you feel like you don't have a story, just keep on filming, import everything to Premiere or whatever program you're using, and then try and fix that puzzle. To keep those creative juices flowing, I actually made a video specifically for you where I talk about the editing techniques that big YouTubers use that will definitely inspire you for your edits. But before you go there, make sure to click on the link, go grab that discount. Honestly, what are you doing? Go click on that link.